Karen took over Park Barbecue and broke grill, got fined $150,000 and ordered to fix it. The sun dipped low over Maplewood Park, casting a warm glow across the sprawling green where families gathered for the annual community barbecue. Laughter and the sizzle of burgers filled the air, a tradition that had united the neighborhood for decades. Children chased soccer balls, elders shared stories on picnic benches, and volunteers flipped hot dogs on the park's trusty old grill. This was Maplewood's heart, a place where everyone belonged until Karen arrived. Karen, a new resident with a reputation for complaints, stormed into the park that Saturday with a mission. Her red blouse was as loud as her voice, which cut through the cheerful hum like a siren. "This barbecue is a mess," she declared, shoving past Marcus, a soft-spoken college student who'd organized the event for 3 years. Marcus, with his warm brown eyes and quiet strength, had poured his heart into making this day perfect. He'd spent weeks fundraising, coordinating, and ensuring every detail from the playlist to the gluten-free buns was just right. But Karen saw only flaws. The grill was filthy, the setup haphazard, the music too loud. She demanded control. Marcus, ever diplomatic, offered her a role. "Join us, Karen. We could use your energy." But Karen wasn't here to help, she was here to dominate. She snatched the spatula from Marcus's hand, barking orders at volunteers. "Move those tables. This isn't a circus," she snapped, ignoring the stunned faces of families who'd come to relax. The crowd murmured, uneasy, but no one challenged her. Karen's presence was a storm, and they braced for impact. As the afternoon wore on, Karen's reign grew unbearable. She tossed out perfectly good burgers, claiming they were undercooked, and berated a teenage volunteer for spilling soda. The grill, a sturdy relic donated by a local veteran, groaned under her aggressive handling. She cranked the propane to its maximum, insisting it would speed things up. Marcus tried to intervene. "Karen, the grill can't handle that pressure," he warned, his voice steady but urgent. She waved him off. "I know what I'm doing. You kids don't understand efficiency." Then it happened. A loud pop echoed across the park, followed by a plume of black smoke. The grill's burner had blown, its metal warped beyond repair. Burgers sizzled into ash, and the crowd gasped. A child, no older than 6, burst into tears, her hot dog lost to the flames. Karen stood frozen, spatula in hand, as the park fell silent. Marcus rushed to shut off the propane, his face a mix of frustration and heartbreak. The barbecue was ruined. Whispers turned to shouts. "You broke it!" an elderly woman cried, her voice trembling. "That grill was a gift from my husband before he passed." The crowd closed in, their anger palpable. Karen, unyielding, doubled down. "It was old anyway. You should thank me for exposing its flaws." Her defiance only fueled the rage. Marcus, trying to keep peace, raised his hands. "Let's calm down. We'll figure this out." But the damage was done. Enter Mrs. Delgado, a quiet widow who rarely spoke at community events. She stepped forward, her frail frame belying a steely resolve. "Karen," she said, her voice cutting through the chaos. "This park is our home. That grill was my late husband's pride, built with his hands to feed this community. You didn't just break metal, you broke trust." The crowd fell silent, her words a gut punch. Karen's face twitched, but she said nothing. Mrs. Delgado's unexpected stand shifted the air, revealing the depth of the wound Karen had inflicted. The fallout was swift. The town council, alerted by furious residents, investigated. The grill's destruction was deemed reckless, and Karen's actions violated park regulations. She was fined $150,000 to cover damages and cleanup, plus ordered to fund a new grill. Karen fought back, hiring a lawyer to argue the fine was unfair, but the evidence was undeniable. Her negligence had cost the community more than money. The trial became a spectacle, with neighbors testifying about the BBQ's importance. Marcus spoke last, his voice heavy. "This wasn't just about food. It was about us together." Karen took that away. In court, Karen's bravado crumbled. She admitted she'd wanted to improve the event, believing her way was better. But her apology rang hollow, drowned by the community's grief. The judge upheld the fine, and Karen was left to face the consequences alone. The park, once alive with joy, felt hollow at the next barbecue. The new grill, funded by Karen's fine, gleamed under the sun, but it couldn't replace the memories scorched in the fire. Months later, Marcus walked through Maplewood Park, now quiet. He paused by the new grill, its polished surface reflecting the fading light. Mrs. Delgado joined him, her eyes soft. "You did good, Marcus," she said. "You fought for us." He nodded, but his heart ached. The community was healing, but the scar remained. Karen had moved away, her house sold, her name a cautionary tale. Yet the BBQ's spirit lingered, fragile but unbroken. The story of Karen's takeover spread beyond Maplewood, a tale of hubris and loss. It wasn't just about a broken grill, it was about what happens when one person's need for control overshadows a community's bond. The park would heal, but the lesson lingered. Unity is fragile, and trust, once broken, is hard to mend. What do you think, was Karen's punishment fair? Or did the community's reaction go too far? Share your thoughts on justice and accountability.